Like being on this program with Best Boy and with Dingleberry over here on the Trump administration. That's you, Piers. You've reached your final form.
Dingleberry.
It's just
After show
a
child.
carnage.
It's really sad.
Okay, Francesca, you've been grimacing there, but are you grimacing because in your heart you know that Joe Biden has done a massive disservice to everybody on the left here with an act of utter selfishness?
Oh, I'm grimacing just because I was imagining Ben Ferguson and Ted Cruz putting out a joint holiday card, and I was wondering if they wear matching pajamas when they do that. Do you guys do that, Ben?
Wow.
I don't understand exactly what
Is it
that
holiday
has to
sweaters
deal
or
with
is
the
it
idea
pajamas?
that you have a president that abused his power.
Ben, we are in the ad hominem stage of the debate where you can talk and you need to talk trash at this point. Francesca Fiorentini went at Ben Ferguson and said, do you and Ted Cruz wear matching pajamas? She basically went Andrew Schultz on Kendrick Lamar. I can violate you if I want to. That's basically what she's saying. You're feminine. Ben and Ted matching pajamas. Destiny's going to jump in. This is a crazy episode of Piers Morgan Uncensored. Let's go.
Exploit his son's drug addiction, put his
Where are
life
the
at risk
charges?
to make
Where are
money,
the
and you're
charges
talking
for-
about
where are
a
the
damn
charges for that?
Christmas card.
Oh, I
Where
was
are the
just,
charges?
that's why I
Those
was
are a lot of
smiling. I
fantastic
mean,
things. Where are the
Piers was
charges for
asking me
these
why I was smiling, but in my heart of hearts, Piers, oh man, I wish I could give you just the tiniest little violin so you could strum it there in your studio talking about the death of democracy. You know why Biden pardoned his son? It was to troll you.
Because he's
it
a
was
scumbag.
to troll everybody. And you know why he didn't? He said he
didn't
wasn't
troll
going
me.
to, and then he did. Because he doesn't
didn't troll me
remember.
either. He sold out America.
He
the
didn't
highest
troll me.
bidder. Like,
What he did was he trolled.
No, he actually did troll you. Tell me in the comments, is there, I never thought about this till I heard Francesca Fiorentini say it, and I love the energy that she's bringing. Francesca's basically at the point where she's like, why are we debating this stuff? Let's just have fun. Let's just trash talk. I'm kind of at that point too. Ben, why are you so serious here? You're on the stage with Destiny and Ryan Gursky or whatever his name is. And Piers Morgan's a serious guy, but this isn't a serious vibe. I'm where she is. Let's finish this off. Let's see where they go.
Trolled his own side because you all queued up to
Thank God
defend
he's
him
not
as
going
being.
to be president.
He was the good.
Thank
remember,
God he's not going to be
in
president
all the
anymore.
debates we've had this year, he was the good guy. Trump was the liar. Trump was
Are
the
you kidding?
hypocrite.
In whose
Trump was the
mind? In
shameless
whose
guy.
mind? Your
Trump was the
mind?
nepotism guy. And then in one moment, Biden proved actually he's just as bad. He's exactly the same.
How is
he
the Hunter Biden pardon? How is that comparable? How is that comparable to Bannon or Stone?
Sorry, and the idea that he is using the idea of the justice system being weaponized against his family is laughable, given that
Thank
Biden
God he's not going to be
has helped
president,
direct
Piers.
the weaponization
Thank God
of
you've
the
got
justice
one
system
month left.
against Trump for a
Wait, you have
year.
no proof of that. What, do we just lie here? Is this just a show where we just tell lies?
So this is about the Biden pardon. And the president has the power to pardon. Do I like Joe Biden's pardon here of his son, Robert Biden? No, I don't like that. So I think what Francesca Fiorentini is saying is he can do it. I think that's why she's just going to the name calling. And Destiny is just, I don't know, that dude is just whacked out right now. He used to be great. I don't know what happened to him. But I actually like Francesca's take here better. Listen, if we're not going to impeach Joe Biden, that's the check and balance here, is that Congress would be impartial, wouldn't look at party divisions and say Joe Biden is clearly corrupt. Clearly, whether he's been found guilty in a court of law, that's completely separate from impeachment. Impeachment is not a judicial process, obviously. It's done in the legislative branch. The legislative branch could say, we have enough evidence here going through the House and the Senate that we need to remove you from office because of what you did in Ukraine and how it's continued on afterwards and how you've potentially tried to cover it up after you've been a part of, we're going to talk about that later as Destiny goes, the Mar-a-Lago raid, the federal government going after Donald Trump, even working with Georgia prosecutors in a Georgia state against Donald Trump. All of that is impeachable. And they didn't do it, so now Biden can pardon his son. What do you want me to do? Of course it's a unsavory thing. Trump did unsavory pardons too. What do you want to do at this point? If we don't impeach, I think we should be grateful that if 2020 for me, looking back at the process for electing the leader, it was not trustworthy. So we have Sleepy in there. And if this is the worst that happens, we got off easy.
Well, Joe
Where's
Biden
the part where,
lies.
where's the part where Joe Biden directed the DOJ to do anything? Where is that?
Well, you think the entire weaponization of the American justice system against Trump in the last year, Biden had no involvement whatsoever?
Do you have proof of that?
He asked you, Destiny, Piers Morgan asked you, do you think he had any involvement in it? And notice, Destiny didn't answer the question. He just said, is there any evidence? Well, Destiny, what do you think? You pontificate all day.
I don't need proof of it. It's obvious.
I don't.
Okay, so hold on. So it's so obvious. Wait. So to be clear, it's so obvious that this DOJ is being politicized and used by Joe Biden, the same DOJ that went after his son?
Yes.
The same DOJ that appointed a special prosecutor for when Biden had classified documents? What are we even talking? Do we even know how the government works in this country? What are we talking about right now?
All right, let me bring.
They gave him a sweetheart deal. Wait, Piers, we got to go back to the fact that the only reason why he was actually prosecuted was because he was given such a ridiculous sweetheart deal that a judge actually stood up and said, this is abuse of power. I'm not going to accept it, from Biden's Department of Justice, saying this is something I've never seen before. It is unprecedented. No, I'm not going to allow a deal for Hunter Biden that is this sweet. No, I'm stopping it. And he stood up to the Department of Justice under Joe Biden, who basically said, we can do whatever the hell we want. We can sell out as much as we want to the worst actors in the world, including Russian oligarchs who are best friends with Vladimir Putin, that gave millions of dollars to the Biden crime family and then funneled it through shell companies with 150 plus suspicious activity reports that were reported from American banks.
Convicted of? Ben,
I'm not talking about.
And yeah, he's not talking about that. Ben is on point there. Destiny gave. Look at Destiny's face here. If you're just listening, he's just smug and just off the wall. He's not being serious. He's just doing this debate bro thing where he could take whatever side he wants and just debate it. But he's at least presenting it as a serious take. Ben Ferguson's answering Destiny on Piers Morgan with a serious answer. And he's right. Destiny says, well, how could Biden's DOJ be corrupt if they went after Hunter? They went after Hunter and gave him and negotiated the DOJ, well, the special counsel negotiated a sweetheart deal, so sweet that the judge had to say, I can't support this. It's crazy. So that's a cover-up. That's not a justice. And then the other special prosecutor, Robert Hur, said that Biden was so senile, I can't prosecute him. Those are the two things that Destiny's using. Woo.
Roger Stone. I'm talking about the President of the United States of America weaponizing the DOJ.
Okay, let's not all talk over each other. Don't talk over each other. Let me ask Francesca. Francesca, be honest with yourself, though. When you heard that Biden had done this, didn't your heart sink?
Why do you keep talking about my heart? I
care about your heart. I'm all heart myself.
Again, I'm thinking about Christmas cards here. No, but Ben keeps talking about Russian oligarchs. Do we know why Roger Stone and Paul Manafort?
Hang on, can you answer my question,
were
please?
Convicted
Hang on, no, sorry, look, I want to take this back to the old-fashioned way. We have a panel. I'm the moderator. I ask the questions.
Right? Piers, let her talk. I might not see eye to eye with this Francesca Fiorentini, but I like her energy. I actually like her right now. I'm going to have to check her out some more. Let's bring this back. Piers, why are you interrupting her? Just let her talk. She's the most entertaining on the panel right now, most interesting.
Do we know why Roger Stone and Paul Manafort
Hang on, can you answer my question,
were
please?
Convicted
Hang on, no, sorry, look, I want to take this back to the old-fashioned way. We have a panel. I'm the moderator. I ask the questions. Right, now, hang on. Francesca, why are you ducking my question? Just be honest.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What are you saying? What's in my heart? My heart is he did it to troll all
y'all. I said, did your heart
because
sink when you heard he'd done it? Because you knew in that moment all the high moral ground the left have had all year with Trump, it disappears.
Absolutely not.
Really?
And if you agree, no, that's my answer, Piers.
Even when he lied repeatedly that he wouldn't do it?
Piers.
Even when Karine Jean-Pierre repeatedly lied that he wouldn't do it?
No.
Even when she dismissively, arrogantly put a Fox News guys and Pete Doocy, dismiss them. How dare you keep asking me this?
Never done anything to me
No, you see,
Let
but
me
here's my
finish
problem,
my answer.
Francesca. Here's my
But
problem.
why are you interrupting me, Piers? You're just you ask me a question, I say no, then you have a problem with my answer. Let me explain why no,
Okay.
instead of keep interrupting me.
Okay.
Okay. The reason is that Hunter Biden has never done anything to me, right? Meanwhile, Steve Bannon defrauded the American
did a lot
people
to
while
underage girls
fundraising
and to
for the
prostitutes.
I do not condone that. I am a big Steve Bannon supporter, just for the record. But give me a comment. Do you like her spunk? Is there something there? I kind of like Francesca there. She's entertaining. Let's go.
Ben, is it PJs or is it holiday sweaters? You tell me. Paul Manafort lied.
Your fantasy card.
Paul
Paul
Manafort lied to the
make sure we do
FBI.
that.
Paul Manafort lied to the FBI. Roger Stone also lied to the FBI about being a back
I'm talking
channel
about Joe Biden.
Between Piers Morgan, let me finish.
Answer my question, or I'll move
Roger
on.
Stone
She won't
was a
answer the
back
question,
channel.
Piers. She doesn't know how to.
So can both
All
of
you
you
can do
shut
is talk
the
about
hell
Roger
up
Stone
for
and
2
Bannon. I
seconds
don't
and let
care
me
about
finish?
them.
Let's go. I love
swear
this.
to God. I swear to God, dude. Like being on this program with Best Boy and with Dingleberry over here on the Trump administration, that's you, Piers. You've reached your final form
Dingleberry?
as just one of the little dingleberries in Trump's diaper. You're right there. And it's so sad for you, Piers, because now that Trump won re-election, he's definitely never gonna do your program, and that sucks so hard. Like, doesn't that make you so sad?
You know
And
what
you're not
makes me
gonna get an
laugh
appointment
about
on
people like you,
anything.
Francesca? Is that
You're not even gonna get invited to Mar-a-Lago.
Francesca, actually, I was yesterday. It doesn't matter. And I will get an interview with Trump, probably at the White House. And when I do, I'll invite you. And you can come and meet him.
No, thanks, my guy.
No, you want to do that? Let me bring.
I love that clip. That's carnage. And we're after the show, and that's carnage. And what even though we don't see eye to eye politically, obviously, with her nonsense about, I don't even like Roger Stone, but I do like Steve Bannon. And not that, yeah, I would probably agree with Roger Stone politically on more things than the left, but Steve Bannon is that dude. I'm a very big War Room Steve Bannon supporter, but she went at Steve Bannon, but I still liked her energy. That's my story with this after show carnage. She was like, I'm so fed up. She was like, oh my God. And then she just went with the Dingleberry line. It's just like, if I can't talk, if you keep interrupting me, then we're just going to go to the jokes. Let me know. Is that fair? There's another episode of After Show Carnage. There always will be. We're going to keep pumping them out. Next clip, just click right here and keep it going. First, I want to hear what you think about this. Who is this Francesca Fiorentini? Tell me who she is. This, I don't know, what's her podcast, this Bitcherina? I don't know what this podcast is called, but I'm going to be checking her out.
It's Francesca Fiorentini's world, and we're all living in it. Tell me her story before you binge the next episode of After Show Carnage.